I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a funny person.
One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know.
Well, that's me, the Jewish Oprah.
And yes, there is shrimp in the egg rolls.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silow-Carroll of JTA, and I love Jewish jokes. Not just because they're funny, because every Jewish joke tells a story about Jews and the things they care about. Come on inside and we'll talk about a joke right now. In 1986, Woody Allen makes a movie called Hannah and Her Sisters. And in it, he plays a screenwriter who's having a medical crisis. And as a result, he's also having a spiritual crisis. So he decides to explore other religions. Woody's character comes home from a meeting with the priest, where he's talking about what it would mean to convert to Catholicism. And the priest has sent him home with what appears to be a goodie bag. Puts it on the counter, reaches inside, takes out a crucifix, takes out a religious icon, takes out a loaf of Wonder Bread, and he takes out a jar of Hellmann's mayonnaise. Why is this funny? Let's talk about it. Every religious group, every ethnicity defines themselves by the things that they eat. Jews are no exception. So why is Wonder Bread and mayonnaise a symbol of the kinds of things that Jews just won't eat? Let's talk about the history of Jews in America. They come here as immigrants, mostly poor, mostly from Eastern Europe. What would they have eaten back in the old country and probably in the ghetto? They would have eaten brown bread. White bread is seen as something Gentile, something not Jewish, because it's refined. It's for the rich people. It's for the people living uptown. Wonder Bread represents everything that a Jew would not be conceptually, right? There's nothing unkosher about Wonder Bread. There's nothing unkosher about mayonnaise. But it represents something about them and their relationship to Gentiles. Another thing about Wonder Bread, it's refined. I mean, it literally says it on the package, it's refined. Jews consider themselves more coarse, more down to earth, more urban. Wonder Bread is a suburban kind of food. We also can't forget that both these foods, mayonnaise and Wonder Bread, they're white. Jews, up until very recently in America, did not necessarily consider themselves to be white people. They considered themselves to be, and they were, a persecuted underclass. Anything white represented to them the world that they were striving for, but were unable to attain. Woody Allen is a classic son of immigrants, or at least of that generation. To him, Judaism isn't necessarily religious, but it is about ethnic ways of being, ethnic ways of eating and acting. So when he thinks about converting to Catholicism, it's not about taking on religious belief. It's about taking on a whole new way of being, an ethnic way of being, not Jewish. So I'll leave you with the words of the great comedian Milton Berle, who said, "Whenever someone eats a pastrami sandwich with mayonnaise, a Jew dies.